Hello, my name is Gabriel. I'm the founder of Drone Band, and I'm really excited to finally tell you more about the drone Crown. This project started about 2 years ago, and its goal was to develop a safe and affordable way to capture a rogue UAS. The idea was to produce a 3D printed device that would capture a drone upon contact. As a carrier, we decided to use an FPV drone, just like this one. And the reason for this choice is that FPV drones have a good range, they can operate in urban environments, and they can be flown precisely by a skilled FPV pilot using a pair of FPV goggles, just like this one. The first prototypes were really struggling with the capture operation. But in time, they became more and more effective. Due to the patenting process, all the early testing had to be made indoors, which made things a lot more complicated than they should have been. But enough history, I think it's time to show you how the Crown works. First, we attach the Crown to a custom support, like so. Next, we attach the support to the Hunter drone using this custom bracket. Or we could use a GoPro mount as the support is compatible. When we arm the Crown, it becomes ready to capture, which I'll now demonstrate. 3, 2, 1. As you can see, the target drone is caught securely. However, the Crown is reusable, so all I need to do is reopen it, recover the drone, and basically redo the same steps as before. Attach the Crown to the support. Attach the support to the Hunter drone. Rearm the Crown. And just like before, 3, 2, 1. However, a falling drone isn't really going to be that safe, is it? We need a way to control the capture operation. And the first way of doing this is to use a parachute. Let me just untangle the drone so we can use it in the next step. Right. What I have here is a DJI Avata with an already mounted Crown. However, in this case, there is a wire connected to a Crown and a parachute, which now sits in a parachute holder. The idea is, upon capture, the Crown would separate from the Hunter drone and would take the parachute out of the support. The parachute having the role to reduce the descent rate. Yes, so let me show you how that works. Just like before. 3, 2, 1. So, the captured drone now has a parachute attached to it. And this should help reduce the speed of descent. The size of a parachute can vary, of course. Now this is just a demo. Let me show you how this works in an indoor test. The reason I'm not catching drones in this indoor test is to prevent the Avata from hitting the walls or myself, which, trust me, can happen. Instead, I'm using rubber ducks, which is safer and, believe it or not, harder to catch. The next way to control the capture operation is to use an arrest wire. In this case, the arrest wire sits on a spool connected to the support. And the idea of an arrest wire is to keep the connection between the Hunter drone and the capture drone, allowing the Hunter drone to take the capture drone away to a safe landing location. Because we don't need a parachute in this configuration, this is the lightest way you can have the Crown, weighing at around 80 grams, that's the Crown plus the support. While most parachute Crown support setups weigh at around 100 grams. Let me show you how this works. You attach the support to the hunter drone. Just like before, we arm the crown. And 3, 2, 1. So, in this case, because the captured drone remains connected to the hunter drone just takes it away to a safe landing location. Let me show you how this works in a live indoor test. What do you think about the crown closing speed? Isn't that fast? Well, it has to be fast in order to catch anything, 25 milliseconds on average to be exact. But speed isn't everything. Another factor that must be taken into consideration is the weight of a targeted drone, especially when using an arrest wire. In this case, a slight increase of 60 grams in payload has an effect on the hunter drone, which can effectively lift drones up to 400 grams and will struggle with heavier drones. The final way to control the capture operation is to use a combination of both arrest wire and parachute, as you can see in this live outdoor test video. Notice the perspective of a drone pilot, who needs to carefully align the crown with the targeted drone. In this case, the parachute's role is to help reduce the effort of lifting the captured drone. Well, that's all the show and tell I have for today. If you have any questions or feedback, please add it in the comment section. Thank you so much for sticking with me till the end, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.